Back from this. Finally got a water bottle from it. 50 versus 30. Get a little bit of food. Okay, that's good. And we'll put our salt away. We'll grab that back out. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go get some grub. And this time, we're actually gonna go get grub. I just say it. We only need a couple pieces. Maybe. Come here. There we go. And we'll go get some salt. Just getting ready for our outing today. We're gonna go out into some different zones and get some more materials for our upgrades. Come here, fishy. I don't know why I couldn't catch that one so easy. Excuse me. And they're so slow, I don't know why I'm having such issues catching them. That's quartz. Look for a little bit of salt. So we have 4 salt and 4 fish, which should be more than enough for our outing. Actually almost ready for another bottle of water. And in case you guys didn't know, it's really important to cure your fish because if you just cook them, they'll spoil. Whereas if you cure them, they actually last pretty much forever. So there's no worry about decay. 86, yeah, I don't think we're gonna stick around and wait for that. We're gonna go ahead and get out and about. So, pull up our tools. Want our repair tool. And we've got grabby. Want this, and we'll pull our laser cut back. So, now we have everything we need. It's all set. Go ahead and repair our sea moth. Okay, fully charged, ready to go.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
Matter of fact, we never got to really show this before, so I'm gonna... Did I get it? Get it. Try it again. So that should be cooked now. It is. I think the last one went into the depths. Perfect. So as you can see, it automatically cooks fish when you hit them. So we're gonna go back out here where we found the ruby. As you can see, we're not as full as we were last time, so we should be able to grab quite a bit of materials. As a matter of fact, there's some ruby right here. Stop.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Look that up.
decreased.
We don't need any more of the... Ooh, there's a worker. Don't need any more of the blood kelp for now, so I'm not gonna really worry too much about that. Let's see if we see any more ruby in the immediate area. We don't. We have to go into the danger zone. Oop, there's some more. We're just gonna pluck up as much of this ruby as we can. We're already hitting fish. Let's go see what's down here. And you can see some of the stuff we gathered last time we were out this way. Not sure if I went in this one or not. No, we did not. So let's head over here and we'll open this up. See what's inside.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly
Well, that was
decreased.
delayed. Maybe it's when I stepped back a little bit. Oh. So what do we get? Cyclops fire suppression system.
New blueprint acquired.
Non-functional items. Those are just decorational items. Anything back here? Well, we can't get in through here, so we'll go back out. And it makes me wonder if we can get in a different way. So it doesn't seem like we can get in any other way. Okay, well that's fair enough. We're gonna go down here. Excuse me, sorry folks. Alright. And out we go. So there's a PDA.
Integrating
Well,
new
the bits and
PDA
pieces
data.
just sitting around, so we'll look and see what we can find. We gotta watch out for that thing there, because it will spike us. Now, if I remember from previous times playing, there should be, yeah, little bits and pieces on the walls here. Just try to grab it before we get spat at. We don't want spiky things in us. That would not be good. We still gotta go inside, so I think I'll... Where did... behind us. Get in, get some oxygen, and come up. Where do we get in? There we go. Little tiny hole here. Another
Signal
PDA.
location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
And I don't see anything else in here, so let's go ahead and switch ourselves out. Now we're going to keep this highlighted just because it'll help us remember that there's ruby in this area. And I will eventually make some beacons that we can just pop out so we don't have to use that method. There's some more ruby right there. And as I said, we're just going to gather as much of this as we can. It's going to be kind of a gathering / exploration episode, I think. Something to scan there. Well, that would be helpful if I actually put that on our tool belt. So put that out. What? I've already made stuff with the ruby. So Mystic was telling me to tell you guys what you can make with the ruby, and what it is. It makes aerogel, which we've made. I believe we made some in the last episode. No, I'm pretty sure it just does upgrades and the aerogel. Those are just power cell chargers. Trying to see if we can find anything else just kind of hanging around. Well, that's kind of weird. I'm just kind of falling to the floor. Sip of water while we're here. Alright, fish. Oh, our first time capsule. I was wondering when we'd find one of these. Lithium. Let's see what's inside. Actually, let's scan it first. So, ion cubes and some package for the lost. Some critical resources. You may not need them yet, but you may also need them soon. So we got some magnetite, ion cubes, and I think another lithium, which it's okay. It's not the greatest, but oh, look what we found here. And don't spit on me. The vent. Alien vent. There's definitely... Oh, look at that. Peeper's kind of stuck there a little bit, looks like. What? We haven't scanned one yet, so let's go ahead and scan the peeper. Why not? There we go. Power cell charger fragments. We don't need those. It's definitely an interesting biome, for sure. Very easy to get turned around in. I'll say that much. I'm not sure if we came from this way or if we didn't go this far, but we're gonna go this way. Okay, so this goes back out to the blood kelp area. I have to be very careful going through here. Because there are very bad things that will kill us. But I'm also quite curious to see what we can find. Oh, no, 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 no. That's exactly what we want to avoid. Get away from the warper. That's exactly... No, 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 no. Up we go. I can hear the warpers moving around behind us. Whoa. Get away from this area a little bit. Nope, nope, nope. Go away. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't think it followed us, hopefully. We'll know if we get flipped into oblivion or outside of our ship all of a sudden. Just kind of looking around a little bit. I know there's... Oh, look, another time capsule. Get out and get this one. I'm gonna put some stuff away. Pull away, we don't want that. Definitely want to put our ruby and these things away. And let's look and see what we got.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Like we also learned something new. I'm not sure what. Okay, that's where we got the fire suppression. I don't see what we got. I don't think there was anything in that one. Huh. That's the rendezvous point. I'm trying to find, and I'm probably... It's right there. You can look. We're probably gonna head this way. Now that's gonna be right at our depth limit, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. I think we've been here. This might be the one we just saw earlier. There's a chair. I'm pretty sure this is the one we came to for. Yeah, okay, that's open. And there's another time capsule. We're just finding all kinds of them now. It's kind of ironic, because I was telling Mystic just the other day, it was weird that I wasn't running into these. And I had almost considered maybe that, oh look, we've got... So we got a beacon, a plasteel ingot, another thermal blade. That looks like it's it. Your submarine, if you choose to build one, will be fantastic, but it will never be as cool as mine. So yeah, as I was saying, I was telling Mystic I had actually thought that... Oh, that was... I don't know what I just hit, but it made a very weird noise. It was disconcerting. Arm fragment. I'm not sure. Yeah, we've already scanned that, so that's okay. The creature. Yeah, that's a creature egg. We don't really need those. Those are just for aquariums, really. Not seeing anything popping out at me, so let's go ahead and get back in. We'll be able to see a little bit better anyways. Sea moth's lights are just a little bit better than ours. Okay, so I want to go down this way, I think. From what it's looking like. Missile charger. This took us to a dead end. We'll go back out here in a moment. Go out and up. And I'm by no means an expert at this game, so I will definitely get lost here and there. Hopefully not too much, but it's gonna happen. So eerie. Okay, so now we're going into another new biome, as you can see by the different... Go away, warper. Excuse me. We're gonna go straight down. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, there is something down here we're gonna have to be extra careful. Matter of fact, I can see it right now. That crab thing can knock out the power to our ship, so we're gonna have to be careful about it. Between that and
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Matter of fact, I'd like to get a little screenshot of this. Little nasty thing.
Detecting a titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether
Go away,
it
Warper.
originated on the Aurora.
Nope, go away. Go away. Ouch. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to equip our knife.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Pick this up real quick.
Integrating new PDA data.
And if I remember correctly, that thing's capable of knocking out power, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. Get in here. Oh, we also got another sea glide. That's one of the other things we got. Alien containment.
New blueprint acquired.
One here. And I am mighty glad we are in here and not out there. That thing just tried to bait at us. But still, you. I want a photo. Kind of an eye too many eyes. Cyclops shield generator.
New blueprint acquired.
You are very creepy. Go away.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Quickly go inside. And we're gonna go down here. That is a very weird noise. I'll line this up a little bit and get down here. Here we go. It's trying to nom us. Okay, so orange tablet. So this is a completely different one. So now we've gotten the purple and the orange tablets.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, we just got something I'm very, very happy about. Because I remember that creature egg specifically. The Leviathan out there is not very pleased with us, is it? I believe we've got everything out of here. Where did our sea moth go? This could be bad. Hey, so I have no idea where our sea moth is.
30 seconds. Oxygen.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna die, because I don't know what happened to our sea moth. Well, there's our first death, guys. I think what might have happened is it might have used its pulse, and, yeah, it knocked out power. I don't know where our sea moth landed. So if you don't know, if your Seamoth loses its power... Oh, we lost some belongings. I wonder what we lost. Well, we kept the orange cow. Oh, we lost our creature egg. That's so sad. I was so excited about getting that too. So we're gonna grab this just for a quick top up. We're gonna put away our stuff, and guys, we're gonna have to make a new Seamoth. So as you can see, we've got the orange tablet and the purple tablet now that we can make. I'm kind of flabbergasted right now. That was our first... What? No, I did not scan it. Mystic was asking if I scanned that Leviathan. Not scan it. I should have scanned it before I died. We'll just pop that in there for now. So what do we need for a new... Oh my goodness, we lost all of our stuff. So even our depth 1 module, titanium and glass. So we can make another one. Okay, so that's not... It's not horrible, but it's not the greatest of all situations. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's see. I'm... My brain broke. That broke me. Let's see what we have. We're gonna have to go back to the old base for sure. We got glass. We're gonna need power cell, which we have. Get up, I want to get inside. Actually, we have one there as well. So, battery, lubricant. Oh, that's for Sea Glide. Okay, let's try this again. Power cell, 2 glass, lubricant, lead, and titanium ingot. So we'll grab the power cell out of here that I knew we had. And I think we're gonna have to go gather some materials up. Oh look, it did drop something. It dropped our beacon. At least now we know where we died. Well, that stinks, but that's part of the game. So let's go back over here, let's gather up the materials and make a new one. Just goes to show, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, especially in the more dangerous biomes. I'm gonna grab this just so we can get easy access to titanium. So yeah, that kind of stunk. Here's our pod. Luckily, I mean, the materials to get all the way back down there, it's gonna take us a lot to get. But it's still doable. Let's see what materials, if any, we left here. Some dead batteries, nutrient blocks. You know what? We'll also take a first aid kit. Why not? Okay, so we're gonna have to go get some silicate rubber. And back here, and there we can scan just for a quick. And this should top us up to get us what we need for our titanium. Yeah, as I said, I kind of expected that might happen. That's part of the dangers of going into some of the more dangerous, deeper territories. So we also lost our other sea glide, which it's fine. Okay, and we've got another radio message, so I guess while we're crafting this stuff up, we can listen to that.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So what do we need? So we still need the glass and the lead. Now, I do believe we have lead back at the base, so just gonna need some crystal. Oh, please go away. There's one. And we only need enough for one more piece of glass, so perfect. Nope. Now let's head back. Actually, yeah, we'll head back because we're gonna need the lead. The only thing, you know what, we can grab. It's fine. It'll be a bit of a swim back up, but we really do need to keep it nearby. I was considering leaving our mobile vehicle bay here, but honestly, it's more convenient if we keep it near home. Let's go over here, let's pick it up. Go. And now we're gonna go back. I don't know if maybe you guys could have seen the sea moth or not, but I think I was just in a blind panic trying to find it and save all the Leviathan at the same time, but I did not see it anywhere, and I think it may have went to the very bottom. Which, let's be honest, if it did, it crushed. There was no saving it anymore anyways. Now, see, now we're kind of stuck with another problem, because we can easily go back and try to salvage what we can from it, or we can just move on and count our losses. But we put quite a bit of important stuff in there, so I think I'm less likely to just kind of accept the losses there. Get our water from our filtration machine. Leave the salt, and we'll get us a good drink. I think we deserve it after all that. So certainly not how I expected that trip to go. That's for sure. I'm actually kind of curious to see what happens if we try to release this here. And off it goes, up to the top. I wonder if we can... Yeah. Oh, nope, we just pick it right back up. Let's write it back up. Oh no, it don't work. So we are indeed going to have to make a new one. We still need our lead. We'll have to get that out. Back down. Go to our base. Grab the lead. Actually, I think we may have some in our containers here. We do. Which is perfect. We have one lead right there. It's going to be a little bit interesting coming up here. get this, but we make our Cyclops here anyways, and this should be more than deep enough for our purposes. So now, what would we need for... So titanium ingot and more glass. So we're gonna have to for sure get more glass.
Welcome aboard,
Shiny
Captain.
new sea moth. So another thing that could help prevent something like that from happening, and what I should have already known to do,
Passing 100 meters.
you can actually park it on that
Oxygen
little
efficiency
edge there, but I think the Leviathan may have knocked into it. No, we don't need that. I'm just gonna let it fall. I think the Leviathan may have knocked into it, knocked it off. Now, Mystic was asking if there's a shock defense. There is, but you have to actually put it in. And unfortunately, we did not. So yes, you can eventually, as you get your upgrades, you can get a defense for your sea moth, among other things. I believe there's one for the sea moth, the Cyclops, and the prawn suit, where you can kind of shock things and scare them off. I know there's another piece here. I was probably looking right over the thing. Let's go back to our new shiny sea moth. See if we can see it here. Ah, there we go. We're gonna shine our lights right on it. Mystic also talked about going ahead and I'm really hoping he will, going ahead and doing his Below Zero playthrough. So I'm hoping for it, and I hope you guys are too. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm trying to encourage him to do it. So if you guys would like to see that, give us a big old thumbs up. Give us a like. All those things that, you know, every YouTuber ever has to say every single time. To the point where I'm pretty sure everybody gets sick of hearing it. But you're gonna hear it. It's fine. So we're just gonna grab all this. Oh, let's not get run over by our own ship. I swear, every episode, we have to do that. Oh? Oh, it's you. That was a very weird, overly aggressive noise from that. Let's see if we can find something to scan. Whoa, what was that? Oh, okay, it was just salt. Oh, perfect. And this will give us more titanium. We're just gonna go through, we're gonna get all of our upgrades back up. It's a bit of a hassle, but hey. Something we have to do. And honestly, some people actually make double of everything. So like a double prawn suit, double sea moth, and as weird as it sounds, even a double Cyclops. Just for these purposes, so that if you die, you do not lose absolutely everything. Because I will be the first to tell you, it is not fun.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It is not fun losing everything you've had. Okay, wait. Oh, well, okay. So it's time to top up our power here. So let's pop that in there. I guess we'll do this one at a time. This should start charging. It's also really one of the main reasons I keep the lantern fruit. Another problem of it is this is draining power, so we may have to look into other power sources while we're here for the base. Let's see. Tablet. Oh, I believe it's further down. So, thermal, it's a bit expensive, but we could do it and run power transmitters, or we can just do a solar panel and go collect a little bit more titanium and quartz. I really don't want to do that for now, though. I'm not even sure if it's daylight, so that wouldn't really help. Yeah. So, the solar panels need daylight. That's the only thing. However, we could theoretically get this stuff together and build a thermal plant and stick it down there and run power conduits all the way up to our base. Now, this is just a temporary base for now. We may move, well, okay, we will definitely move later. So we're not going to get too attached to being here. And right now, I'm just trying to see what we have versus what we're going to need for our upgrades for the depth module 2 and 3. So we have what we need for the Mark II, and I believe we may also have it for the Mark III, which is nice because I don't think we had it in the other one. Now the only other question is, okay, cool, we can make another storage module, and here's this perimeter system. This is what Mystic was talking about earlier about where you could shock things to get them away from you. So you have a variety of different upgrades you can put in. So there's a thermal reactor, which we are very far from getting. Fall reinforcement, efficiency module, solar charger, which is really nice because if you're out during the day a lot, that'll pretty much guarantee your battery's not going to die. But you have to be within space for it to see the sunlight. And this basically just shocks stuff. So we need polyaniline. Now, this is part of one of those new things that we got. So you need hydrochloric acid, which is made with those mushrooms we got. So hydrochloric acid is made from 3 deep shrooms and some salt. Which we'll go ahead and make it just to show you. So take 1, 2, 3, and we'll go ahead and slice. Oh, our inventory was full. That's okay. So I believe we should have salt in here. We do not, but we have this, so that's okay. Don't want to waste our good water, so we're just going to start one of these. So that and some salt. Now, if this has made... Yes, it has. And we have a little bit of power, so let's go ahead and make it. So hydrochloric acid. And then we need gold for the polyaniline. We have outside. I'm doing this specifically because I know I'm going to want that upgrade. I'm gonna want to shock the crap out of things. There's our polyaniline. Now we're going to go ahead and make our titanium ingot and our glass while we have the power to do so. Perfect. And that should be enough to make our depth module 1. Yes. Now I'm not entirely sure where we have that. It might be back here. Let's go take a look. Okay, so it's not. So we need to figure out where we need to make that at. Not entirely sure. Maybe we can make it in the actual vehicle bay. So let's head up there and take a look. But yeah, that just makes the other stuff. It's entirely possible that we may need to make the modification station or the scanner room. We can do. The resources are pretty easy to get, as you've seen. Okay, there's our sea moth. Let's just go back and get some more. Not a big deal, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We'll make it just to be on the safe side. I'm sure we could easily just look it up and find out a lot quicker, but this is part of the process. This is what you're going to have to deal with when you lose your equipment. So that will be more than enough right here. It's also why titanium is so important. And I know we have cable coral samples back at our base, so let's just head back. We're going to get all this set up. We're going to get it all fixed. Now see, if I was doing a video, I would have cut all this extra stuff out where you would have to watch me kind of fiddle around with everything, trying to gather the materials back up. Excuse me. All that good stuff. We're gonna need this. So we need 5 titanium and a table coral sample. We may need to go get one more titanium, but let's go look first. Excuse me. Got 1 table coral or 2? Okay, 1. Let's go try to make this into titanium. I believe we only get 4 from that, so we'll have to see if we had what we need. We do need 1 more. Again, this is why it's so important to stock up on materials. Excuse me. Let's see what we have. Titanium. Now, I think maybe after this episode, I will go and I think I'll see about kind of doing some upgrades and whatnot off screen. Just some gathering and basic stuff like that. So, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more materials than what we have, because we're going to need kind of branch off a little. And since we did that, we're going to need more titanium. So yeah, let's just go on a titanium spree. Oh, it's so upsetting to see that other. Because we definitely lost some really nice stuff. We had all of our ruby, magnetite. We had a lot of resources lost. And like I said, that's why it's so super important to watch what you carry. You go away, I'm not dealing with you right now. And our inventories. Nope, nope. Go away. Don't have time for your nonsense. Oops. Ran over a fish. This is going to be a little bit of back and forth, unfortunately. For a few moments, at least. So we can get what we need. And plug a couple more of these. We've got money. Oh, we have another radio message, so let's see what it says.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like that at all. So something's hunting for us. That's a scary thought. Now, we talked about making another multi-purpose room, and I'm considering adding it right here. Because this room's getting a little bit full. Oh, I don't know why it always does that. Okay. Oh. Knocking ourselves around. Gotta break the seamouth in, but I don't think that's quite what they mean when they say that. Oh, perfect. Some more. This down. So we're having a little bit of building episode unexpectedly. Not exactly what I wanted, but hey, it'll do. So what I'm curious about is normally you can see where your seamoth is, but for some reason mine just would not show. So if you see, when you get a little bit far away, normally it'll show. And I'm not sure why mine would. Change that to yellow just now. Unfortunately, I'm guessing that last one got completely destroyed. It got wrecked. And top this up a little bit. It's not going to have much left. Want to keep our power up. Especially while we're doing this kind of thing. Now, as you can see, we have an extra room. And this is a very, very useful room. Don't get me wrong. So scanner room, HUD upgrade, camera drone, scanner room range upgrade, and speed upgrade. I don't really need any of that. It wasn't the scanner room we really needed. But this will tell you all the different things that we can find. So Rex, Stalker Tooth, Titanium, Reefbacks, Quartz, Lithium. It's basically anything we've scanned, I believe, it will show. So within a certain range, say if we wanted to find gel sacks, we could click gel sacks and it will look for it at the cost of power from the base. With some of the upgrades, so we could use this and we'll see the items as we're swimming. The range, obviously, it's self-explanatory. It increases the range at which we can see. So you can see right here, it tells you geographically where everything's at. But that's not what we needed. So let's try to figure out what it was that we needed. And I'm kind of thinking it's the vehicle upgrade console. Or at least I'm very much hoping. But we just need a computer chip for that one. And either way, it's quite nice to have this stuff already in. Luckily, we already had this, so it's fine. And this, if you didn't know, goes in here. Where do we want to put this? You know what? That's fine. Here we are. So this is indeed where we get our upgrades. So depth module 1. Full reinforcement efficiency module and our storage module. So we'll need to go grab another gear chip if we want that. And this is all of our prawn suit. And then you can get torpedoes for the prawn suit or the Cyclops. So we need a wiring kit for the perimeter defense system. I can speak English, I promise. And I need that. I believe we needed ruby, but unfortunately, because of what happened, that's not gonna. There's all kinds of wrong buttons now. You can tell I got a little flustered there. It stinks because we did have everything we needed from that area. Let's go back up. Let's see. So for the defense system, we need a wiring kit. But we're gonna need an enameled glass, which we know we have. I believe I took it out. Nope, it's right here. Perfect. So we can get our Mark II immediately. But unfortunately, for the third level, we are gonna have to go get more ruby. There's just no other way around it. Fortunately for us, it's not that incredibly deep. So let's make that. Excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna need 3 rubies for that upgrade. And I think we just need 2 silver for the wiring kit we have outside. A little bit of running around, but not really much we can do about it at this point. I know I had silver in this one. Yes. So we just need 2. And honestly, I may just go ahead and make more. So we have them when we need them. I'm gonna pop one of those into the, it'll pretty much eat it up right away. There we go. Bloop, gone. You can put fish into the bioreactor, but honestly, I just tend to use the plants. Wiring kits. I'm gonna make 2 of them just so we have an extra. Excuse me. I apologize. And we're gonna make our upgrade here. So here it is, the Seamoth Perimeter Defense System. Now the thing about this is it does drain your battery. So it's something to remember. And we're going to want a storage module for sure. Now, do we want... I'm not going to really worry about the hull reinforcement. So that should be good for now. I'm going to put all this stuff inside of the Seamoth. And we'll put our extra stuff away. It's a little bit too dangerous to keep carrying with us. So the plasteel, the lithium, and all the rest of that can go outside. So yeah, as I said, it's a little disappointing to lose your stuff like that, but hey, it happens. Heck, not quite. It's got 1 water, which is fine. We'll grab another water from in here. And we've got 2 health kits, so that's plenty. Now we're gonna go put our upgrades in. There we go. And as you can see, you can put up to 4 upgrades in. So now we can get back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh. So off we go, back to where we were. I would like to try to get stuff, and what I think I'll do is I'll just kind of park a little bit further away than what we were. I think that might be enough to save us a little bit. Fix our stuff back up. Flashlight. Scanner. Right. Get out and repair real quick. But yeah, we're gonna go back to him. We're gonna go see if we can salvage anything. And hopefully not die this time. Hopefully. Although we may just very well be gluttons for punishment on this one. A little bit quiet there, I'm concentrating. See, if we're quiet enough, they won't hear us. That's my working theory. It's not true, but it's a working theory. Just gotta find the little dip down that we found earlier. Here it is. So this is the hole that we have to go into to get back to where we So as you saw for yourselves, it doesn't actually take an incredibly long time. Oh, something's biting at us.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
We're gonna park it right here.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And I want to see, there's the beacon that we dropped.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Pick it up, nope, pick it up. We're gonna scan around a little bit. See if we can find our old sea moth. Or if it's a lost cause. Because I did not see it anywhere earlier. And I don't know why. But that's what we should have seen. So I'm quite curious about why we didn't. Redrag. Pick it up. Ouchie. Let me go back to our sea moth real quick. Just grab a quick bit of oxygen. And back out. We're also gonna heal because it bit us. Not so nice. Oh, we may have actually missed some things. We did. See, I'm very glad we came back.
New blueprint acquired.
There was some alcohol down here. A carry-all kit. It's honestly, I wouldn't even bother. Coffee maker, which we've already scanned that, so that's fine. Picture frame. Let's scan that.
New blueprint acquired.
So yeah, I'm quite glad we came back, or we would have missed that. So let's go back. Grab some more oxygen up.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Gear this back up. And as I said, I'm quite curious to see if I can find the remains of our old sea moth, because if we can find it, we might be able to get some of our materials back. Oh, I know that area. Actually, I may just deploy our beacon, because this is somewhere we're gonna need to know. So this is gonna be Lost River entrance. Let's get back up to our sea moths.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
So yeah, I'm not seeing any signs of our old one. It's unfortunate, but again, those resources are resources we can get back. Go back over here and back up, and as a matter of fact, we're gonna go gather those resources back. At least 3 ruby is what we need. Now we're in a little bit more comfortable areas. I do not like the sound of that. That sounds like a worker. Awesome. Let's kind of explore a little bit. Have a little bit of a look around. We're in a new area, so I'm kind of curious about what different things we might see. Or if we'll find any wrecks with any special goodies waiting for us. These things are so neat. And actually, we're not far from one of the islands, so yeah, right there, in fact. We're just below the southern island. Oh my gosh, guys! Oh, I really wish that warper was not so close. These are sea treaders. They're a special type of leviathan. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad. We're definitely getting a thumbnail for that. In fact, let's get out and get a better look. Hi, buddy. And we're gonna scan this too. And these are not aggressive at all. These are plant eaters, so you do not have to be afraid of them. So, Sea Treader Leviathan. Oh, I'm so glad we found that. That's so cool. They make such a loud noise. Those are so cool. So happy. I knew about these, but I think I'm pretty sure in all my playthroughs, this is my first time actually coming out here and finding them. Oh, there's that warper again. Warper trying to ruin all of our fun. Get a little drink and something to eat. Well, I know I saw some more down this way. There they go. So I believe this is what's known as the Sea Treader's Path. That is just too cool. Hi, friends! Oh, I think it just, yeah, it pooped. Here's a little bit better of a look at it for you. And these guys are 100% friendly. I spook us away. As you can see, you can get close to them. They will not attack you.
Welcome aboard.
They will make noises at you, though. Alien feces. Let's see if it says anything. Nutrient-rich manure suitable for bioenergy production. So we'll... Okay, this is gonna be gross, but we are gonna take it home. Just because I'm curious about how much power it will give us. Put the poop in there with the creature egg. They can keep each other company. So gross. Aren't they so cool? I'm so glad we actually... Okay, guys. I think that made it pretty much worth the trip. Just finding these ones. Look, there's some more up here. We're gonna look for a ruby on the way, but... Nope. Look at them all! Wow! Oh. That is too cool. I think that's just a little baby one right there, yeah. Just a little one. Hi, friends! That is really just too cool. Oh, but that's not. Let's go this way. Yeah, leave it to a warper to ruin all the fun. Probably needed to get out of here anyways, though. Yeah, those are the Sea Treaders. One of the other completely gentle leviathans, so it's a lot like the reefback. Whereas, I think I've explained this before, the reefback itself is friendly. It's what's on the reefback that you have to worry about. Some thermal pockets. These are, produce heat. They're basically geysers. What was that? I'm not sure. Okay, that's a leviathan we don't want to play with. So let's head back. Yeah. I'm not interested. Leviathan, I am not interested. We're gonna go back. That tells us we're getting into zones we don't need to be anywhere near. That is the ghost leviathan. We're gonna see a lot of it later in the game as well. But for now, we are very ill prepared for that. So let's leave it to its own devices for now. We're definitely seeing a lot of things that we haven't seen yet. Oh, I got excited. I thought that was a rare material. Because I've never seen it up here before. Called nickel. And I've only ever seen it in the Lost River, so I got needlessly excited. Because it was just sandstone. Not even sandstone, it was limestone. Okay. Getting back home, well, home-ish. What's this down here? This is oops. Oh, that scared me in real life. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why that scared me. I think I will have, Mystic wants to check time on how long we've been going. I know we've probably been going for quite a while now. So, a little bit over an hour, so we can go a little bit longer. I do want to get at least... We need one more ruby. I would like to get our upgrades all the way, and you go away. I'm not happy with you. I would like to eventually try to make the clear nuclear generator. That's for another time, for sure. We're way too early for that. Get back in. Now we could use our system to zap that, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Honestly, they're slow enough that you can pretty well avoid them if you try. Now I'm just looking for one more ruby and then we can go back home. Kind of keep my eye on the walls a little bit. I'm not seeing it. So if I go quiet, I do apologize. It's when I'm thinking or concentrating really hard. Sometimes these rubies are a little bit hard to see. A little bit further down. We've got a little bit of depth we can get. And this is another entryway, I believe, into the lost area. There's that creepy laugh thing again. I have no idea what's making that noise, and I'm not sure I really want to know. I see little spider creatures. So these are all accessible. That's what I think it... No, I think that's gold. I thought it was, I'm seeing nickel everywhere. And I know it's not actually... That is. That's a warper. hit a fish. Keep going up. Oh, there. Perfect. I will run over all the fish just to get this one piece of ruby. All we had left. Now we're gonna head back home. Down. And then back up. Here we go. So now we can head back. Safely. Let's find our waypoint. We could go to Life Pod 2 before. Quite far away though. No. We'll concentrate. We'll get our death module, and then we can go explore. Just because I don't want to take the chance of losing the materials again. As an ambulance goes past our house. Unfortunately, we don't really have a very soundproof house, and we do live near a main road, so it's gonna happen from time to time. Now, the magnetite, we can easily just go back down into the glowing mushroom cave to get, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. And home sweet home.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, Mystic wanted us to do something. I'm not sure if I can do it this way. I want to see if I can kind of concentrate on there we go. So you can change the color of your ship. Black or white. And we're going to make it like make it that color. Maybe a little bit. So we watch a certain YouTuber, and one of her characters is obsessed with cheese balls. So Mystic told me he wanted me to make a ship after that. So I'm going to do just that. Okay. I'm going to make the interior. Why that didn't stay. Go. We'll leave the name that color, and we're gonna change the name to cheese balls because that's what he wanted us to change it to. So, cheese. Oh. So we've got our sea moth cheese balls. And if you didn't know, you can change the name and it will actually show it on the side of your sea moth. So we've got a completely orange sea moth called cheese balls. And we grabbed... Oh, we lost power for a moment there. Oh, hello, fishy. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Okay, don't carry that anymore. That's just weird. So let's see. How much power will that give us, I wonder? I mean, we did a little bit of food, so I'm not gonna say no. And a little bit of extra water. Good. Some water. Oh, my goodness, we're bouncing. I don't know how much that's going to give us on charge. I'm actually pretty curious about that. But we're already up to 24, so... Cure this fish that was magically swimming through the air. We do need to eventually make the stasis rifle. That would be something to look into for maybe next time. We can definitely... Well... You know what? We have all we need for it. Let's just make it now. Why wait when we can do it now? And that will work really well for things like the warpers that we keep running from. Now, we'll not have to worry about that. So there's our stasis rifle. I'm gonna put away...
Note. Craig McGill crash-landed in the acid swamps of Boreal 9, fought off arachnid kidney poachers, and hijacked a tame Star War. If he can do all that, you can survive one more day.
Okay. I'm quite curious, what things do we have? Okay, we do have the upgraded fins, so that's good. So plasteel and then the Mark II. Let's go grab our plasteel out, and then we're gonna make our depth module 3. No, I don't want to rename it. Grab this. So we will have a fully upgraded Seamoth after this. I am quite excited about. So let's take that out. Excuse me. Guys, we're finally doing it. Level 3. Which is the deepest the Seamoth can go. Which I am very, very, very excited to see. I cannot remember. So now we can go officially 900 meters down. Which means we're getting to... That didn't happen. As I was saying, we can go to the Lost River in our Seamoth now. I'm considering some of the other upgrades that we may need, and honestly, the efficiency module may be worth our while. So we will have to make some more polyaniline and a computer chip, which is just some silver ore and the mushrooms, along with some salt, which honestly, it's really not that big of a deal. So we're gonna throw these in here. And I'm curious to see, as I said, how much we will get out of that. I don't need these, honestly. We could keep an extra power cell on us, just for emergency purposes. But I think next time we will work on trying to make the prawn suit. I think that would be something worthwhile. So we would need 2 aerogel, which we have. The plasteel ingots we can easily make. We just need some more titanium, really. Enameled glass, diamonds, and lead. And I think we have everything except for the enameled glass, the plasteel, and the lead. This would be very easy for us to get. And that basically makes us walk on the ground. And once we get the depth modules in, going to places such as the Lost River down there will be, well, it'll be a lot easier. And actually, I'm quite curious about something. How much do beacons cost? So 1 copper and 1 titanium. And it may be well worth our while to take a couple of those with us when we go down there. the next time, because that's a very long swim. So we don't need that. So been there. I go there next. Honestly, we don't need to see our cameras. That's not important. So we're gonna go here, and that's 500 meters down, which we can definitely go now. And we're gonna change this to yellow as well. So all the pods that we want to see, don't need to keep a view on that one anymore. All the pods we want to see, I changed to yellow just because they're much brighter. You can see them from anywhere. Just a rule of thumb for myself. Not something people have to do, but it does make things a little bit easier. Now, if you didn't know, as far as the picture frames go, you can take pictures within your PDA, and I don't know what buttons are for regular mouse and keyboard, but I do know for controller, I believe, if you push on both of the analog sticks. Yes. So now we've got that saved to our PDA. So you can see. I'm gonna keep that though. But you can add the pictures you put in your PDA into picture frames and add them into your base. Now I think the next things I'm going to want to do is I wouldn't mind making another one of these rooms. So basically we can add the fish tank and things like that. And I'm gonna stack it, get the bed upstairs, and just some basic quality of life items, we'll say. Things to make the base just look a little bit pretty. Not necessarily needed, but things for fun, more or less. So that's already used up the Leviathan poo we picked up, for lack of better words. But we've managed to do quite a bit of crafting in the meantime. Now, where's this life pod at? So that's life pod 17. Life pod 2 over there. I'm trying to think. Dear, can I get another time check, please? So I have Mystic check how long we've been streaming for. So about an hour and a half. It's a tough decision. By the way, this is all the stuff you can scan for, if you've scanned already. And one of the nifty things is, you can connect to these cameras. I'm not going to do it now just because it's a bother, but you can connect to the cameras and look around outside. I will warn you though, if you live near the stalkers, they will come, they will take your cameras, and you will never see them again. So I would not be entirely surprised if we see stalkers coming over into our area in a relatively near time frame.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think we'll go make a trip over there. We'll see what's there. Looks like we need to repair this a little bit. Okay. And let's get going. So it's fully charged, fully repaired.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
500 meters down. And it's the opposite way. So this is off towards the northern island, looks like. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we live near the southern one. This is closer to the northern island. And if we get desperate for food, there's always plenty of goodies that we can just catch and use our thermal blade on, so I am so very disappointed we lost all those goodies. Oh, speaking of goodies, here's a
Passing
wreck we haven't
100
been to
meters.
yet.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And I'm into this, so we're gonna go in here real quick. It'll be a little bit longer stream, I guess, this time, but that's okay. Some waters. Propulsion cannon. More water. I don't think we're going to be getting anything too incredibly important out of here from what it looks like. But we do have something to cut open. So let's go and cut this open. Oh, we're actually close enough to cut it. Now, if we haven't finished this by December already, which we may, I won't promise anything, but we may finish this by then. If we don't, I've been talking to Mystic about possibly doing a fairly long stream in December around my birthday. So that'd be kind of interesting. I'd love it if you all would show up. We can all hang out and see what troubles we can get into in the game. This is a fairly small wreck. Nothing too impressive. Don't know how I never saw that before. Already hear things that I don't like. But we do what we must. We're gonna go over this way. Luckily now I know that's the bone shark making that noise. Down into the depths we go. Egg. We're going to the northern blood kelp forest then. These are so weird. I wonder if those are like the ancient floaters on the southern island. If you go underneath the southern island, it's being held up by floaters, but they're called ancient floaters. And if you caught yesterday's stream, I did talk about using floaters in different ways and seeing if we could raise things up off the bottom of the ocean, so I haven't quite decided when or if I will do that series for sure. That's a worker. I know that for a fact. Let's see, we've got a data box here. Actually, that's the crab, I believe. Yeah, there's that crab. Luckily for us, so Cyclops got Module 1. Since we can make that now. Get in. There we go. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Not really seeing anything we can grab here. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I'd like to kill it so we can scan it. Oh, it got us. Yeah, it's not too thrilled with us right now. That's okay, you know what? We'll go back to our pod. Some oxygen back. I would like to kind of explore around here. I do know, this is... It's another way for you to get to the, Lost River. Though I could be entirely wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, no, I know you can. Just judging off of what I'm seeing here, because I recognize this. Which tells you just how much of a span of area. Get out of here. The Lost River actually takes. And we're gonna make our way down a little bit. Now, if you didn't know, this is actually the best way to bring your
Local
Cyclops.
scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Yeah, I would say so. Also where we get some of our more rarer materials. And if you've never been here before, do not, for anything, go into this water. You will get hurt. But that is why it is so important to have oh my goodness. That's why it's important to have this. We can get out of here. Go get eaten by the ghost Leviathan. That thing is scary. Nevoid. I'll turn our light off just because I do not want that thing noticing me. Some lithium. If we can just kind of skirt our way through here. That is terrifying. Magnetite. We're gonna see what we can find in this water. Out touching it because it will hurt. But this is the Lost River. I'm gonna see if I see any more nickel on the bottom because those are gonna be important. Don't you even think it, buddy? Very important resource to have for the cron suit. Let's pick up little bits and pieces down here. Magnetite. That's terrifying. Nickel, which is perfect. That's what we wanted. Diamond. Bloop that out of here. We don't want that. Perfect. Yeah, there are just some terrifying things down here, for sure. Let's go exploring. Why not? So this stream's definitely gonna run long. Didn't intend for it to, but it's happening. Because we need the crystalline sulfur, the nickel. Those are all very, very, very important resources. So there's some more. I think we're gonna get back in. I do not like spiders, and those look too much like spiders, and they creep me out, so... Let me get out of that spot. And as you can see, this is just an absolutely massive area. And it just goes further and further down. Now, you can build down here. That waterfall, that's so cool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. We're gonna go down. Nickel here, we're gonna grab that. Definitely do not want to miss that. We will scan some of the stuff as we go. This is the Lost River. As you can see, resources are very abundant here, to say the least. Oh, I should have taken that out, but that's okay. We'll put... I hope we don't regret putting the important resources in, so you can see you can make... So if you didn't know, as I was saying earlier, we're not going to keep our other base, and this is the reason why. Because it is a very... Oops, I don't want that. Come here. You want this, though. Don't want any of the common stuff on us right now. For now, we're just going to gather what we can while we're here. And we're just going to explore a little bit. And here is one of the central areas. Also where we're going to scan something pretty neat, in my opinion. So, what you're seeing here is the remains of a very ancient Leviathan. Ouchie! Let's not get burnt, though. That's not cool. So it's the sea dragon skeleton. Avoid getting burnt by those again. We're gonna eat and drink as well. Let's go ahead and let all that stuff disappear. And I'd like to... Those are not what we wanted. We wanted this. So it died from head trauma. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. So you can just imagine how large the actual living creature would have been. But look at the poor little jellyfish-like thing that got stuck. Now down here is where having thermal is very useful. Because you can come down here and not worry at all. But look at that! I think we'll use this as today's thumbnail. I'm being indecisive again, but that's what we'll use. So as you can see, that's actually the way we came in from before. Yeah, that's not a friendly creature. Yeah, so there's more bones even through here, and we've got a radio message at home. Let's stop here for a moment, and I want to see about scanning this.
Contains unusually high concentrations
I can't
of
scan
organic
this.
and fossilized remains.
Those things will try to eat us if we're not careful. Let's just try to skirt around. I know there's a ghost Leviathan around here too somewhere. But we're gonna explore a little bit. I'm gonna up a little bit higher. And can you imagine? Those are bones there. So imagine what creature actually left that behind. That's a scary thought. That leads back out, I believe. But I also kind of want to go this way. I very much want to go scan that. Now here comes a tricky part, because we do not want that ghost Leviathan to eat us, so we'll have to be kind of quick about it. Oh. And get away from the thermal vent. That would be a smart move. Oh my goodness, it saw us. Oh, don't fight our ship. Go down here. Inside. Go inside the mouth. Hoping it will lose track of us in here. We're definitely gonna need a repair now. Oh my goodness, it is truly terrifying down here. I'm gonna use our stasis rifle. There we go. And I wanted to try and scan this. Skeletal remains. They're gargantuan fossil, it says. And it is. We were inside of the mouth of something. Hey, Ghosty, leave us alone. I'm gonna go off this way and hopefully it will leave us. I'm gonna try to get away from it a little bit. No, it's following us. Oh my goodness. Evasive maneuvers. This thing is so slow. I think it stopped following us. Oh, that was scary. So I'm gonna try to follow this back, and we're gonna head home afterwards. So as you can see, this is the Lost River. This is where we were earlier. This is back where we came from. We went from one side of the map to the other. Hopefully we don't have any problems with our little friend. Already hear it. Oh. And now you know what the warper does. Okay, so where's our ship? There's two of them. Freeze that one. Let's try to get out of here. It is so easy to get turned around and lost in here. Okay, so we're right on top of that. Oh, so many of them down here now. There we go. We're gonna head back home, and when we get there, that's where we're gonna call the episode. We'll listen to the radio transmission that we got, and then we'll end the episode there. We've experienced quite a lot in this episode. We found some goodies and then summarily lost them. And we explored some new depths as far as our little sea moth could take us. Tragically lost our last one. Managed to go into one of the other biomes, one of the final biomes actually. So if you didn't know, there's only one other biome beyond that, and that's a lava zone. Which, I will not lie, it is going to be a very terrifying journey, because there are lots of things, as you saw, that want to have us as a little snack. And to them, that is exactly what we would be, a bite-sized snack. We would not even come close to filling their bellies. But we did end up getting a lot of really nice materials. So nickel, the sulfur, the rubies, we got our upgrades added onto our base a little bit. That's something I wasn't actually planning on doing, but... And if you guys would like to see us build a little bit more, let us know in the comments. I'm more than happy to, to build on stream. I just wasn't sure if that was something that you guys would be interested in. I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna dock our, sea moth. Our cheese ball. We're gonna grab our stuff out of our inventory. All of our goodies. We're definitely gonna have to make another storage locker, it seems. Which, I knew that, but it's something we're gonna have to do for sure. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick because it won't take us but a moment. And we're gonna need the storage space. So we're gonna put one right here, I think. Just to put our extra materials in. So we've got quite a bit of some of the more rare materials. So ruby, magnetite, nickel. I do know nickel for sure is one of the more difficult to get. And it is used quite a bit. So we want to make sure we're keeping up on that. And I think we'll make another storage bin right here. Because we're going to need to start keeping up on this stuff. And it'll help with a little bit of organization as well. Grab some of these things and move them over. So we've got some of our more rare materials in there. We've got our kind of mid-grade stuff. And this is empty for now. I'm thinking of putting our batteries in here. But I don't know. You guys will have to let us know. Maybe we'll do a little bit of building in the next one, or maybe we'll do a little bit more exploring, get some more of the story done. But and before we take off, I did say we would. So let's listen to this very creepy message. Okay. So that was, I'm gonna guess that's the ones hunting us, the aliens. So we know they're not friends, because they were saying they were hunting us. And gather that up. We'll pop this up. I tend to do this before stream normally, just so you guys don't have to watch. But again, you'll have to let us know. Let Mystic and I know. Would you like to see us do a little bit of building one episode? Would you like to see more exploration into some of the scarier parts? Some continuation of the story? Maybe some new tools? Would you like to see us trying to work towards getting the prawn suit? Because we're definitely going to need that for advancing to the next area. Which is this lovely thing right here. And also, I've been holding back on playing any of the PDAs. If you guys want to hear that, let us know about that as well. Because I know it does take away a little bit, and it can be a little bit boring to listen to. But I think it does add something to it when you can hear the other people talking about what they are experiencing, what they're going through, and what you yourself have to experience. I don't know. You guys have to let us know in the comments below. But I hope you have enjoyed watching this. I know I enjoyed myself. Even our unfortunate ending near the beginning of the stream. So, yeah, let us know. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day, or night, or evening, or whatever happens to be where you're at. And we'll see you again next time.